Hello, it's a lovely Wednesday morning. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Coach TJ from Life Coach Philippines and this is Coaching for Unhooked Living. Yan, para sa buhay na walang sabit. So, this coaching conversation is for those who are struggling to break an unhealthy habit, those who are struggling to start a healthy habit, and this is also for those who are not aware how to break that unhealthy habit and of course help you start an unhealthy habit. And my mission today is to relay what I've learned through my coaching sessions and my own discoveries and studies. So I hope everybody's ready and nakapagkape na, nakapagmerienda. So let's start. So thank you today for joining me and please leave your digital footprints. Yan. And let us know where you're coming from today. Please, lagay nyo lang sa comments so that I can greet you all. So please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. You may also give shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring messages. If you are watching this on a replay, please do comment hashtag replay. I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach A I Connect. If you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So ayan ha. For those who are just newly viewing, yung pack by bag moment, yan yung nagkaroon ka na idea and it just resonated with you. Parang it spurred you to do something about it. Okay? And yung coaching think talk, please put that if you have that pack by bag moment, please include coaching think talk para alam namin. Okay? So, we want to know if you got it from here and if the things that I've said or we have said here has helped you. Okay? And hashtag replay if you are watching this on replay. Hello, good morning, Coach C, Coach Lynn. I hope you're enjoying and okay, let's start. So, unhooking your life. Last week, we talked about what it means to be hooked. Ngayon, we will break the hook. Yan. Paano ba natin i-break yan? You will need a lot of patience. Patience not just with the distractions, but also with yourself. Another is you need the intention and mindfulness. Kailangan talaga gusto mo siya. You have the intention to break the hook. This will not work if you don't have any intention of breaking the hook or you're just uh, mulling on the fact. Okay? Then, of course, if you have patience, you need to exert the willpower because it will get difficult at times. Hindi lang siya, this is not a walk in the park. Then, of course, when you are ready, you need to form a routine to combat the distractions, or a routine to replace the distraction with something more productive. And of course, hindi mawawala yung time. You will need, of course, if you have patience, you will need the time to exercise that. And of course, nandyan yung strategic delays. Hindi pwede yung biglaan because that's how you get hooked. Hello, Coach Candy. Welcome, welcome. So this is our hook and this lightning represents how we break the hook. Nandyan na sa lightning yung lahat ng sinabi ko. Yan. So let's revisit the hook model because this is a very important cycle so that you understand and you are aware. Especially those who are joining us right now. Ito I will repeat the hook model so that you know what's going on in your head. Yan. Hello, Coach Rizal. Thank you for dropping by and listening. So you have 4 quadrants. First is you have the triggers, external and internal. External is something outside of your environment. a notification, a call to action like a friend tagged you, and internal is galing sa'yo. For example, curiosity, boredom, anxiety, 'di ba? Yan. So from the trigger, you will perform an action. So that is just the simplest behavior that earns you a reward. Like clicking the link, or pag nakakita ka ng new episode, click mo kaagad yun. So it directs you right away to that. And you get a variable reward, which is signified by the link, the content that you're looking for, or the episode that you've been waiting for, for a week. So yung uncertainty ng reward niya keeps you excited. That's why it's called variable reward. Nagpapalit-palit siya ng intensity every time you click on something. Ayun, hello Coach Mao. Thank you for joining. And next, after you have received the reward, iisipin mo na yung investment. Ano yung ilalagay ko so that I get a return of my reward, or a return of my efforts, 'di ba? Are you going to wait again? Or if you posted something on social media, how will you get more likes, more reactions, or more shares? Ayan. Then that triggers the internal want for you to perform the same cycle again. So napapansin nyo, hindi siya nabubuo or hindi nako-close yung loop. Diyan na ngayon papasok yung breaking the hook natin. So how do we break the hook? So the best and most ideal time to break the hook is dyan. When you realize that you've been triggered, or nagkaroon ng notification, nagkaroon ng message update, doon pa lang dapat, naiisip mo na siya. So, that is the most ideal scenario. That from there, you can apply a delay, or you can say no. Namaya na. Yan. So, the effort and the time, the patience, yung i-exert mo sa kanya, hindi pa ganun kalaki. However, if you have already proceeded to click on that link, or tinignan mo na yung content, ayan, mas malaki na yung kailangan mong effort. So, halos dumoble na siya sa laki, di ba? So, it takes at least twice as much effort to say no or to say later. Uy, andyan pala si Coach John. Hello, Coach John. Thank you for dropping by. So, naklik mo na. Paano kung pinanood mo na? So, yan. When you get to the variable reward, when you are already there watching the episode, when you are already browsing through the memes, or nagre-react ka na sa post, then again, it takes more. It will always take more every time you pass a quadrant. Ayan, you see, now the lightning, the effort, or uh, the effort and the time that you need to break the cycle, the requirements become more. Mas malaki na yung kailangan niya. And pinakamalaki dyan is yan. Pag nandun ka na sa investment, kung pasimula ka na nung cycle, mas mahirap na siya. So, I want you to think about it. I want you to ruminate, and saan nga ba kayo dyan? Have you experienced this kind of cycle na parang ang hirap i-break? So, ayan ha. I just want you to think about it, and we'll revisit some points later on. So, ito yung hook model, and we will now go to the reminder of surfing the urges. Coach, kasi napakahirap naman talaga. Ang dali eh. Ang dali lang pagka-click, nandyan eh. So, yan, kaya surf the urges because your desire will always come in waves. So, magkakaroon ka ng high point, and magkakaroon din siya ng low point. And that transpires, or that expires through time. Pag mahaba pinalipas mo, bumababa na siya naturally. Mas madali na mag-say no or later. And of course, as a reminder, be compassionate about yourself. Pag hindi mo siya nagawa ngayon, okay lang yan. There's another chance to try it. You don't have to beat yourself up for it. Minsan kasi yan na nagiging problema. That we beat ourselves up for it and we go back to the cycle. Okay? Next, ito na. If you find yourself there in that situation, you need to apply a strategic delay. Pag-isipan mo. Meditate on whether how important checking that update is for now. Yan, siguro marami na messenger. That's one of the reasons why I keep my phones on silent for most of the time because I don't want to be disturbed. And if there's a sound that's always popping up, nakaka-distract siya, especially pag may ginagawa ka. And if you're inside an activity that needs your attention, kailangan i-block out mo na. So that's one of the ways. Then of course, take breaks. You need the rest and hindi ka naman robot. You cannot do things efficiently for so long and consistently. You need to take a break and refresh. And of course, also to curb the cravings. It's okay. Every once in a while, you browse, you you whet your curiosity, and go back to the task at hand. Hello, Coach Yasmin. Thank you for joining. I hope you're all enjoying what I'm discussing today, and I hope this helps. And again, reminder, do not apply strict abstinence. Kasi madalas na madalas, yan yung magre-reset sa'yo doon sa cycle. Siya yung magbabalik sa'yo doon at mahirap. Mas mahirap na siyang i-break pag nagkaroon ka ng sudden and strong urge or craving. Then of course, practice progression using small increments. So for example, let's say you're looking at your Facebook Messenger right now. 'Di ba? Madali siya, instant messenger siya eh. So when you text someone or you message someone, madaling magre-reply. Or for example, you're in a GC and may mga nagkukulitan doon, you can use that as practice. You can put your phone on silent and just leave it. Small increments. Yan. Yung mga madadali. Because something like Netflix, K-drama, medyo mahirap yan dahil you can easily get invested while you're watching eh. Iba yung hatak ng kilig eh. Di ba? Totoo yan. Sa mga nanonood dito ng K-drama at mga yung updated dyan, do let me know at the comments. 'Di ba? Ang hirap kumawala, especially pag maganda na yung storya. So yan reminder to surf the urges. Hindi kailangan kagad magagawa mo siya, but you always try and bring yourself up to that. So now we will go to the unhooked model. So again, there's our hook and that's how we break it. So yan, we will have the same 4 quadrants. Pero ito, yung unhooked model, this is based on your hook model, pero this is now a very healthy alternative. So again, your external trigger is something that you observe or you notice. So let's say i-apply na natin to unhooked model sa buhay nyo. Especially now, it's the pandemic. Everybody's been out of condition lately. Hindi na nakakapag-gym, diminished ang exercise. That's one example. So an external trigger is when you see yourself on the mirror and you're not satisfied with your condition right now. Napapansin mo na wala na yung definition ng katawan mo or napansin mo na hindi ka na nag-i-improve mula dun sa weekly routine mo. So yan. So that prompts you to take an action. The action, hindi na siya simple and hindi na siya mag-generate right away na reward. Nagkakaroon siya ng will on it. It becomes deliberate and it should address the action. So nakita mo yung sarili mo na, okay, medyo nawawala na yung kondisyon ko. So, okay, today I'll do 30 push-ups. I'll do 30 sit-ups or kung hindi sit-ups, I'll do a 30-second plank. Yan. I'll do it every morning when I wake up. So it's something deliberate. It's something that you say to yourself and something that you put on your calendar. So from the action, magkakaroon ka na ngayon ng cumulative and definitive rewards. Unlike the variable rewards na hindi mo alam kung ano yung makukuha mo and it keeps you on the edge, the cumulative and definitive rewards, as the name suggests, you know what you're getting. And what you're getting will accumulate later on. So it's divided into two parts, which is the first, the short term, and the second, the long term. So the short term reward that you will get from performing the action is psychological. The effect is, okay, natapos ko siya, nagawa ko siya ngayon, magagawa ko ulit siya bukas. So it conditions yourself. Yan. The long term, for example, for exercise in this scenario, is physical and behavioral. Physical kasi, hindi ka naman lalaki kagad ng katawan or hindi naman kagad lalabas yung muscles mo if you have just finished a one-day workout. It takes 10 days before it manifests the result. So yan. And behavioral because you have to keep at it. Hindi siya one-day workout that you will do just today and it will last you for several years. Hindi siya ganun. So, your short-term reward will then accumulate to become the long-term. And dun mo makikita yung results talaga. Then after that, after you get the reward, mapupunta ka ngayon sa investments. It's the same as your rewards. It's cumulative and definitive. Kasi nagsisimula ka sa maliit and it grows as you go along. Pero dito, sa investments mo, you have short-term reward, short-term investment, that is physical and behavioral. Kasi kailangan mo siyang ginagawa palagi. So you have to remind yourself that yung ini-invest mo, if you say, this week you did 30 push-ups and 30-second plank, the following week, mag-i-invest ka. How can I improve? Okay, sige, dagdagan ko. It's now 40 push-ups and a 40-second plank. Then you're noticing yourself that you can last longer. Yung long-term investment mo naman that is now psychological. Kasi you are now preparing for the long term. You are now planning ahead. Ano yung magiging progression mo? Yan. So, there you've got cumulative and definitive investments and it will cycle back to the triggers. As you can see, the loop was closed. Diba? Kanina hindi ko nabanggit yung internal trigger. Dito na siya papasok kasi you have already set a goal and you have accomplished something. Yan, yung internal desire to finish the goal, yan na yung internal trigger mo. Coach, saan darating ulit dyan yung external trigger? As you can see, the external and internal trigger will close the loop. Babalik sa kanila yung cycle. And yung external is when you again see yourself, you can see the evidence of your improvement dun sa ginagawa mo. An external trigger may also be an alarm that you set. Gigising ka sa umaga and you associate that alarm with the exercise that you need to do. And the internal desire, or yung internal trigger mo, okay, gagawin ko na siya. I heard the alarm and I want to do this. Yun. So, this is just for the short-term loop. Yan. So, naku-close mo yung loop every day. As you progress, yan, nagkakaroon ka na ng long-term loop. So, from your trigger, so kasi ito araw-araw lang eh. Then you progress. It becomes weeks, it becomes months. So, your action results to a definitive and cumulative reward. Makikita mo, gumaganda na yung kondisyon ng katawan mo. Then, pag nakita mo na siya, okay, mag-i-invest ako. I can do something more difficult. Hello, Coach Cherry and Coach Tin. Thank you for dropping by. So, ayan. So, when you have already invested, not just your time, but also gear, nagiging long-term na siya kasi pinaghahandaan mo na yung, yung mga next and harder challenges. And you can see, the loop is closed. Yan. You have a short-term loop, maliit na loop lang siya that you do every day, and it satisfies your goal. Then that smaller loop is later on developed into a larger loop that you develop as a habit. So what happens to your brain now? Yan. Magandang magandang usapan. When you are hooked, you are subjected to a dopamine loop. Kaya hindi siya nabe-break. Dopamine, that hormone is secreted by the body when you are in pursuit of something or someone. It tells you to chase after them. It's exciting, it's rewarding. Ayan. Sa hook model, yung dopamine loop hindi na isasara. So, secret lang ng secret ng utak mo ng dopamine. Telling you to chase after it. Walang katapusang paghahabol. With the hook model, or the unhooked model pala, your body or your brain secretes dopamine when you are pursuing the loop. But when you finish the loop, iba na sinisikret niya. It secretes serotonin, and serotonin gives you the feeling of satisfaction. And serotonin counters the effect of dopamine during the pursuit. So nakuha mo na siya, and now you feel relaxed. You feel accomplished. So ayan. That is how we break the hook. Okay? Ito na yung magiging model na susundan natin for the rest of my ongoing talks. From breaking the hook, then forming a habit, until maintaining the habit and prospering from your habits. Ayan. Ito na yung mangyayari sa inyong model. Okay? So, I hope everybody is still listening and catching up with the discussion. If you have any questions, any comments, do let me know. Sasagutin ko naman siya. Okay? Tag the people that who are definitely in need of this one, and they can watch this on replay. Okay. So, after the hook model, ito na. Ano yung nakukuha natin from unhooking? One, what you get is delayed gratification. So, do sa hook model, you have instant gratification. Nakukuha mo siya kagad. When you apply time and delay, so, syempre, yung gratification nyo, nahuhuli. So, delayed gratification builds discipline and patience. It also reinforces the resistance to distractions, and it promotes long-term satisfaction. So, doon na pumapasok yung serotonin natin. Every time we accomplish a task, we feel satisfied, and it makes us feel good. Hindi tayo lagi naghahabol. Then, you get self-validation too. Unlike instant gratification and the hook model that gives you social validation dahil nag-aabang ka sa ibang tao. Now, your validation is inward. Kasi ikaw yung nakaka-accomplish. Ikaw yung nakakakita. There. When you validate yourself, it boosts self-esteem and confidence. Lumalakas yung loob mo. It increases focus and performance because now you know you can do it. Yan. Diba? Please let me know how it feels when you have finished a task or when you finish a workout. Tell me how it feels in the comments. Diba? So, when you have finished that workout, you can see that you're performing better. Now you gain more self-trust. Na pagkakatiwalaan mo yung sarili mo to finish something. Hindi na katulad nung dati, ay, hindi ko na naman maanuhan yan. So, there's already a shift in personality. Nakikita nyo na that you are now trusting yourself more to finish something or to carry through with something. Ayan, oh, sabi ni Coach Cherry, masaya po ang makatapos ng workout. 'Di ba? It gives you that satisfaction, nakaka-relax afterwards. Ayun. Ayun, thank you Coach Cherry, unhook siya. I am grateful that you've liked the idea and this will be the overarching theme ng ano natin, ng talks. That's why it's unhooked living. Tatanggalin natin yung mga sabit nyo. So yan. So that's what you get from unhooking. Yes, Coach Cherry, your little successes increase your self-trust. So, of course, every time that we present something, I would always give you a toolkit. Kailangan meron tayong toolkit to reinforce what you have learned today. So, let's clear off your mental desk. O ba, may starboard side at port side pa. Reminds me of another days. So, clearing off your mental desk, yan, as you can see, this is you, and there's a lot of things going on in your head. Kumain na ba si baby? Do I have enough time to do this? Magiinom ba ako mamaya? Or I have assignments to finish? Or my desk is just cluttered? So yan, the first step, get a piece of paper and write all the things that worry you. Write it down for 15 minutes. So if you have a pen and paper right now, do write. If not, gawin nyo na lang sa replay. So, okay, after the 15 minutes has passed, go through the list and put a check. Put a check on the things that you cannot control. Yan, ha? Then, put a star. Lagyan nyo ng star. Yan. Put a star on everything that you can control. Yan na, yung nakokontrol mo. Star yan. Okay? So, check for can't control and star for, check for cannot control pala. Check for cannot control and star for can control. Then, from the starred items, pick the 10 most important. Yan. So, ayan, I'll just leave it for a while so that you can copy or take down a screenshot para mas madali. So, now you have the 10. So, ayan, may listahan ka na. Isipin mo na ngayon kung ano ang gagawin mo dito sa listahan mo. So, you have those 10 most important starred items and put them on another list. Ihiwalay mo siya para hindi ka maguluhan. Now, once you have taken out the 10, rearrange them according to your significance or the priority. Kung gaano siya ka-importante at gaano siya ka-urgent para sa'yo. So, those 10 things that you have classified or organized, these are what we will be working on for the next 90 days. Hahanapin ko sa inyo yan, ha? I will check. So, if you have any list that you have done or kahit isa, dalawa lang, do let me know so that we can check and we can monitor. Matutulungan ka namin na i-form yung habit na yan. Okay? And lastly, one of the most important things is consciously letting go of the items with the check. Ayan, kaya meron tayo ditong tinatapon sa basura. So the things that you cannot control, in the wise words of Elsa, let it go. Yan. Let it go, let it go, let it go. So I hope You can get a screenshot of this. If you have questions, do let me know. Okay? Sige, screenshot niyo siya muna. Yan. I hope you've already taken a screenshot. Nako, Coach Cherry, pag kinanta ko siya, baka mawalan tayo ng viewers. At baka tanggalin ako sa coaching TikTok. Yes, Coach Rizel, let it go. Let go of what does not serve you in your journey. Saka na tayo. Magpa-practice muna ako ng aking singing skills. Okay? So, as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be a part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. Do join us for another coaching conversation with Coach Marife for coaching for overcoming at 2 p.m. and Coach Maureen for coaching for single living at 4 p.m. So, dun sa mga nahihirapan at nagsastruggle na ngayon, Coach Marife has your back at 2 p.m. And for those who are single and ready to mingle, pero wala pang makamingle, dun tayo kay Coach Maureen at 4 p.m. Kasama rin po dyan yung mga marurupok. Yes, I am not kidding. Pag ikaw ay hindi maka-form ng habit, marupok ka po. And if you are single and you are not getting into any relationships because hindi mo malaman ang gusto mo, again, you are marupok. We are here to help you. Yan. Hello, Coach Glacy. Thank you for dropping by. Sana inabutan mo pa siya. And now, I would also like to invite you to Master Coach Ace co-actively co-create life coaching certification program. This is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life so that success is inevitable, hindi po maiiwasan. In every coaching relationship, it includes 21-day web-based learning. So all you need to have is internet to access it, and you can do it at your own pace. It also has a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A. Ito actually yung isa sa mga pinaka-importante. You do the web-based training, then we process it at the live bootcamp. Napakaganda po niyan. And there's also a 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching teams. Ayan. So ito na yung mga nakapag-contribute na, and they will teach you the ways on how to monetize your talents and how your talents can be used better for your business. So the program package also comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661. That is again Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. And if you would like to know more about life coaching, do join us later at 7 p.m. Alas 7 po mamaya for Life Coaching 101 by Master Coach A. This is a 90-minute conversation with Master Coach A and on how you can become financially confident regardless of how long COVID is destined to stay. So guys, I have undergone this 90-minute session. Malaki po ang naitulong niya, especially with the online work that I'm doing. So I am personally recommending that you attend this. Maganda po siya. So, learn about how life coaching can help solve your financial frustrations and how you can get started immediately with the support of people who's been there, done that, and here to stay as successful coaching professionals. Again, just connect through Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. Again, that is Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. So once again, this is Coach TJ for Unhooked, living from Life Coach Philippines. So for Coaching Think Talk, coaches like us think and talk like this. So this is us in the Philippines. So before we leave, love, bam, boom. So love, bam, boom, and love, bam, boom. So I hope you're having a great day. See you again later. Bye-bye.